course. All right. Boom. We should be live, guys. Welcome back to another freaking banger of a session. Power Hour in the building. Where my party people at? Power Hour party people. Guys, what are the chances that's actually Ivan? What do you guys think? Bro probably got that on Pinterest. That ain't even him. Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you guys think? That is me. Hell yeah. Damn again. Yo, what up, Tay? Got Tay in the building. Tay knows. Tell him, Tay. How would Tay know what you look like? I don't know, man. Anime beeves don't usually look like that. Yeah, bro. You be talking about anime way too much just to have gains. No, I'm totally kidding. Anime is chill. My girlfriend would hit me if she heard me say that. She loves anime. I'm joking. What do you mean tell him, Tay? Do you and Tay know each other? Am I missing something? All right, guys. So like I said, today is FOMC or FOMC meeting live.
Continue to respect those boundaries.
Respect those
boundaries. What the Fed is responsible for, and what the Treasury is responsible for, and what the rest of the administration is responsible for.
I'm just thinking.
So some of it is legal. In fact, it's all legal at the end of the day. But it's
1150. So nothing crazy's happened so far. NASDAQ, we've bought up a little bit, but I wouldn't say that this is like a big FOMC spike or anything. YM, pretty good. The one thing I'll say is we have equal lows sitting right here.
Yeah, it would be good to repurpose those to.
Right, like this never took out this low, so this could be a good target.
Us into politics and into fiscal policy, so we've resisted that.
Well, and maybe another way to see it too is, do you think that Fed independence is as strong now
How you been, brother? Been a
became
minute?
Chair, and if so, why?
Okay, no more anime talk.
Look, I think it's at risk.
Let people like what they like.
These, you know.
But yeah, no, I agree. All right, so
the institution is being battered over these things. We're having to resort to, the courts to enforce our legal, it's not so much independence. It's really the ability to make monetary policy without political considerations.
Make monetary policy without political considerations. What the frick does that mean, sir? Does that mean you want to help us out? I mean, you want to send us to some TPs, or that's good. All right, so it doesn't look like anything pretty major is happening as of now. Let's just break down, right? So let's go to the hourly. Hourly time frame for me has dumped, absolutely bearish because it's FOMC. I was thinking maybe we dropped price before so that we could rally later on. Why? You guys want to know why? Because if you go to the higher time frames, guys, this is what always happens. We'll rally, we'll correct, and then we'll rally, and then we'll correct, and then we'll rally. Like, bro, look at this. If we go back in time, it's on the weekly time frame, everybody. Turn this off. Every time we led to a rally, we retraced, and then led to a new rally, and then retraced, led to a new rally, retraced, rally, retrace, we're in a new rally, we retrace, we're in a new rally. Maybe we retrace a little bit, but I think we're going to lead to a new rally. I think history repeats itself, no? What do you guys think? Oh, wow, we have a major daily fair value gap sitting right here. The one thing that I see is that we already tapped it and then moved into it. And once again, what confirms a inverse fair value gap would be a closure below. So we have another 1 hour and 49 minutes until the daily closure. If we can close within this gap, I think we might go long. What do you guys think? We're tapped back into the MAs. War talk's not super big, right? I mean, obviously, any of that war shit continues, it's just going to dump back down. But price action wise, I would say could potentially lead to a move. So now that I come down, we led to a sweep. We kind of held it. But we held it twice. Like, to me, like, this is like, what's it called? I wouldn't say this is major liquidity. Like, one final sweep to rally would be ideal. Don't let the, bro. Ivan changed his profile pic. You said they know who I am now. There's no hiding. No going back. Iced out G-Shock. Let's do a poll in the chat. What do you guys think? Did Mamba win today? I wasn't on the thing. Who traded with Mamba this morning? Yeah, W. Back to Sigma Grand. Let's go. You rocking a date just, Luca? Brother. Let's see that. I love this one. Definitely getting something new soon. I mean, you guys will see it. But I love this one. Ooh. You guys see it? Ooh. Not really focusing. Put some shine on it. Shine on it. No, I'm kidding. I just have an Apple Watch. Hey, it's awesome, bro. At the end of the day, I used to rock Apple Watches. Apple Watches are cool. DJK Mikey. Rocking the all gold Michael Kors. I like the bezel on that one, bro. Let me borrow it. Have a date in the same color, really? That'd be so tough. Wrist check, send it in. Now that color is sweet. That's like a lighter turquoise color. Wrist check. YM is US 30, yes sir. Yeah, it's called Platinum. No, I've seen that one before. That's a beautiful watch. Yeah, guys, so I'm liking US 30 a bit more than NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we're really at these highs, though. So let's maybe see if we can maybe lead to, like, even, like, a little bit of a break and retest or something. Let's put NAS over there, and then we'll put US 30 right here. But you guys wanted me to do I have the challenge right here. 0.44. This one's still active. Alright guys, US 30 is starting to go. See what happens about these highs. If it just rejects and starts to come down, like I basically want to see us just break and retest. I would hate for us to buy right here and then we just head straight for the lows. Like I feel like we're a little late to the move, but we've had a lot of no trade days, so I definitely want to try to get I want to get a trade in for you guys. Do you have any gaps or anything? All right, here we're starting to reject. Go over to YM. Luca, please don't force a trade for us. I mean, that's why I'm not trading on my own thing. I told you guys, like, if you guys want me to trade on the legacy thing, I'll go over to the challenge and run it up with you guys. Get into a nice little scalp. I'll show you guys how bosses do it. I don't think one thing a lot of you guys don't know that you can do is I could right click and I could put a sell stop already. So if I get into a buy above, I already have my stop loss set. Before it looks good to continue, that's what I'm saying. We got some news, volumes in the markets. I'm not going for a big move, guys. I'm just literally want to see a quick scalp above these highs. Now, this is actually a good lesson, though. This is a good lesson. You guys see all these highs, all this generated liquidity. Now you guys know why I said I didn't want to buy right above, because I'd rather see kind of a break and a retest. And then if we continue, then that's a, you know, imagine getting pistol whipped for a fake Rolex. Brother, you're asking for it if you're wearing fake in the first place. But yeah, I hope you guys can kind of see that. Is that price definitely is faking out these highs. If we can repush, I'll be more confident in it. But what's your SL in points? Honestly, huge. Jesus. I'm glad you asked. That's actually crazy. 60 points. It's FOMC, you know, it's not abnormal to have that type of volume during news event. For sure. Really? NASDAQ, on the other hand, same type of thing, that we're just like literally above all these highs. I would need to see a break in a retest or something. I think I'm just gonna use like 3 cons chat. The rally is starting up right now. That's what I'm hoping. It's literally starting to squeeze, so. Luca, what? Can we trade during this meeting? Yes. Yes, brother. Literally just going for like a quick move, guys. How does it work, the consistency rule to withdraw after funds? After funded. Wait, what does the work with the consistency rule to withdraw after funded? If you have a Rise account, it's 30%. If you have a lead account, it's 40%. The higher the percentage, the easier it is. Right? The lower, the harder. But I think that you know. I don't like the low volume. I like that we're breaking the retest and we're continuing the trend. We literally can keep stops below that 1 minute kind of higher low. Entry is 2.7. Oh, you already got in? Good job, bro. You got Frankster already in the trade. All right, guys, give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I'm only in 3 cons. Literally just seeing if we can maintain this trend line, guys. I got into the buys on US 30, seeing if we can basically pop. Obviously, lower probability trading during news. We got Big Daddy Jerome just spitting, you know, just spitting on the chat. But these longs look too good, guys. Had to give it a shot. If we go to the 1 minute, we're like right within here. It's more of like a 35. I know the 5 minute looked different, but I got him. Already starting to push a bit here, guys. Really want to just maintain this trend line. We got this high over here. Basically, you can watch out for once you kind of start trading above into this area. Probably gonna go break even. Definitely is a rejection area. Are your hours going to be updated on the live schedule for the Discord? Unfortunately, this is like a session. Boom. Fucking go. Come on, Powell. I really want to see what we're going to do here, guys. If we just continue to reject, it might just come back down. That's why I was talking about going break even. It's a mean rejection. What I was saying about the times in the Discord, bro, this session's like it's never just a white dude named Jerome. That's hilarious. Bro, the power hours is like Fight Club, bro. You don't talk about it. It's like there's no schedule, there's no, I mean, obviously there is, but you just what's the first rule about Fight Club, guys? I'm still now going to look for shorts on NAS 100. Nice, bro. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the volume's kind of slow. I wasn't gonna just close right here either. We weren't even at PP1, but if you know, you know, bro. No, I'm joking though. I'm live here every single day at the same time, 12 p.m. PST. I just don't put it in the schedule because, like I said, bro, it's for the gang. It's for the real ones. Hey guys, we're struggling here. You know, I like seeing this break and retest, but if we just start to kind of dump with volume, then it would just show that strength's not really there, right? Like we have our trend line up. Hopefully we can maintain it, but as of now, we're definitely not showing the strongest bulls. Earlier you traded US. Oh, I didn't know what lot size I should use for the $400 risk on legacy. Go watch the video I put on YouTube and stuff. One thing you also do, bro, is create your own list as well as, bro, ChatGPT. There's so many things. What's your opinion on Forex? I traded Forex forever. Forex is obviously something that's, you know, it's good, but what I'll say is that like you kind of are stepping up. It's like the minor leagues. Forex is like the minor leagues. You're learning about it. You're learning price action. You learn what Forex is, what the Forex pairs do, how certain currencies against each other actually have to do with even stocks and everything, right? But I'll say, especially if you're a scalper, once you get into futures, I just think it's not even comparable, right? Like I still like Forex. It's just so slow. The moves are so different. It's not as consistent. Like with indices and stuff, you're literally every day there's going to be at least some sort of move. Forex, there will be moves, but not as often. So I just prefer Forex a lot more. Dude, what is the consistency percentage on instant funded? It moves up. I think it starts at 20 and goes 25 then 30, right? And then basically once you're at 30, it's that's already, what's it called? It's already what it would be if you did do the instant funded. Banger TP5 on oil last night. Bro, it was more than the TP5. If you guys were on my stream last night, bro, this was the trade we called. Over here. They heard me, I know. Well, like I said, bro, we're buying super high. We go to US oil, guys. This is one of the biggest trades I've called in a minute. Look at my screen. Brother. Buys from here. So this was the trade from last night, guys. My first London session in a minute, and we had to go cook for him one time. You had to be there. But bro, look at this. This is target 6. What do you think this is? This is target freaking a milli. Nas flipping back bullish. Look at Nas kind of had that break and retest too. So hopefully it's just break and retesting. But we'll see. What were you streaming last night? No, I didn't do Asia. I did London session because I missed Asia, so I did London. Nas about to rocket. Hopefully US 32, bro. Come on, Powell. Ooh, for Lily holding this trend line still barely. Don't make me feel too good. Full trust in Luca. Fire, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What chart platform you recommend starting out? Bro, this one. Like, I'm not even being biased. Look how easy it is. Let's get rid of this right here. You can click, buy, get in, whatever. If I want to put a stop loss, right click, put my sell stop. You can click it, you can drag it wherever, let go. It'll obviously update it for you. You can trail TPs, put different contracts at different targets based upon what you want to close. So I would say this, there's plenty of videos on the Legacy YouTube going over how to use it, what a good trade is, all that stuff. I love the DX trade by 80%. But it's not because of the platform. You know, the platform's super easy. User friendly. Is NAS coming back down too? Oh, you're in NAS. Is relatively the same as TradingView? I think it's very close, right? I think that charting on DX and everything is very close to that. Now you guys know why I put that line up there. I should have trusted my gut. We have a huge rejection level up in here. That's why I drew that line and said I wanted to go break even after that. But we weren't in that much profit. So I was like, should I really go break even? But now you can see buying into rejection area is not the best. If you're wondering what rejection area I'm talking about, if you look right here, we have this whole area right here that we previously rejected from. So hopefully we can break right through it, but I think that's why we're having some resistance in that area. Are people still having the glitch issues with legacy where they can't trade and have to put in a work order? What do you mean? I'm trading in front of you right here. Does it look like I'm having any issues? No, bro. Very, very easy. How do you trade your stop loss on legacy? Well, we're in drawdown right now, so I can't really do it. But how you would do it is literally like pretend these were sells, right? And you can have your first take profit right here. Oh no, but then you want to trail your stop loss. Let's just say it goes bullish, right? If this goes bullish above here, you literally can just drag or right click or whatever and put your different exit points. So if you're in, let's say, you know, let's say you're in buys 3 contracts. Well, you can put sell limits or sell stops for 3 contracts on the way up, so I can reverse and hit you out. You know what I'm saying? So I know people try and shoot down my dreams of trading. I'm willing to take the L's to get to the W's. Hey, well, that's literally what trading is taking those losses and not letting it be a loss. Let it be a lesson. Let it be a freaking lesson. Why can't I hear? Is your mic muted? On what? Oh, on YouTube? No, you can hear me. Hello, I can see my audio thing. So you see this. Look, you need to pay for premium Discord. That is how 5 here, but on Discord. Bro, we pay for... What do you mean? Look, you need to pay for Discord? Brother, what are you trying to say? I do pay for Discord. Multiple. I pay for like 3 different Discords. You get on YouTube. Fire. Yeah, we're starting to form his head and shoulders. Not looking too good. An L is not a loss, it's a lesson. A W is just a win. Exactly. Oh, yeah, exactly. A W is just you following your plan. Right? I always say that, like, it's cool to catch a win and it's fire. We get all excited, but if you get all super high and super, like, excited when you take wins, that means that losses will also come hard. Whereas, like, both, I don't know if you guys noticed, but, like, win or lose, I'm usually the exact same. The only thing that annoys me is when people in the chat are like saying whatever, but you know. We still in this. Stop loss right below this low, guys. About to get hit. Hopefully we can hold this, but 30 minutes about to open, so I don't think so. Maybe I'll re-get in. We'll look for it. Alright, I'm out there. One thing I want to show you guys though is this. You guys see how price was squeezing between our resistance and our trend line? Bro, follow this. If we come up, we start to reject, and then we start breaking the trend line back down, trend is changing. So it's something that I always tell myself, I always pay attention to. And sometimes when we're in a trade, it'll close. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's just breaking, retesting to continue. But you could see once we hit this trend line, we broke above it a little bit and then just came right back down. So, another thing that we can learn, because once again, a loss is just a lesson. So what you could do is I always tell you guys, distribution candles. You see how all these candles, none of them created a fair value gap, right? Not one of them created a gap. Not one of them showed volume. This is an example of volume in the market. So I know obviously it's after the fact. I still like these buys. I think we're overall bullish. I think we're going to continue, but I'm just letting you guys know that trust the trend line. but also pay attention to low volume, right? Like when we started stalling in this area, once again, it's all recorded on YouTube. You guys can go back, but basically we were just stalling here, said no volume. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So we shall go into it. We go to the 15. I mean, maybe we do exactly what I said, which is come for these lows. You guys think we'll just literally sell to these equal lows down here? I don't know. I don't think so. We should continue. So find me where I can look at the signals. What do you mean? Do you trade every session? If so, what time do you trade at each session? Cali time. So you see me trade every day at power hour, and you also see me trade every day during Asia session. That's at 12 p.m. PST, and then for Asia, I trade at 5:45 p.m. PST, so we can catch that you know, that 6 p.m. candle. Those are the 2 times I trade in front of you guys. When it comes to times I trade on my own, I don't force them every day, but I like waking up and like 30 minutes after market open, right? So it's 7 a.m. in Cali time is a pretty good time to trade. But even sometimes like by 8:30, I'll still have some good trades. What is power hour? So power hour is the last hour of session where we have volume and stuff before the market closes. We usually come here, we catch some good trades because the last little spurt of volume before the market closes, right? Today, already like I said, I wasn't going to trade on the funded account we've been going and trading together. Why? Because we had Big Daddy Jerome talking, which just makes it a lower probability day. So nonetheless, still these breaks above. What I do like about what we did, right, is that we waited for the break and retest. Instead of getting in here and forcing the trade, we actually waited for it to break and retest, and we got in for the continuation, which, you know, we got into profit, didn't get, you know, TP or anything. I don't know how far we were, but it was a 25. We had like a 35 point stop loss. So like a 20 point stop loss. We did move 20 points on US 30 for our trade, but we did not continue to our targets. So what position sizing for MCL and legacy or 50K account? Bro, it depends what, you know, how much you want to risk, what your stop loss is. That's the thing. Wouldn't that be a liquidity grab though? Is what? Above these highs? It depends if it's pro trend, right? Like the liquidity grab happened here. We kind of grabbed liquidity, came back down, and I was like, you know what? If this was liquidity, then we would just continue shorter. But because you kind of broke, retested, and then continued, that's why I gave it a shot on the retest. You know, liquidity, yeah, it wasn't really taken anywhere before. And, you know, this low is the only thing I see all the way down in here. So, yeah, we just took another draw on liquidity to the upside. Now we're coming right back into the range, and now we're right here at these lows. So once again, guys, every time you guys hear me talk about, talking about highs and lows, where liquidity is getting generated from, this is why. It's because obviously I do believe that's where price is heading towards. It goes to highs, goes to lows, goes to lows, goes to highs. Right? Easy. When do you apply break and retest or just go straight with the breakout? If liquidity has been taken. Literally kind of exactly what I just went over is that, like, if I feel like liquidity's already been taken to the downside and then we could break above and continue, then I'll take the breakout. But if I think that we might break above, take it out, and then kind of like come back down, then I wait, because it shouldn't like take it out, retest, and then continue. So like that's usually what I wait for. Is back whatever. Are you trading with your real account too? Yeah, I trade on it every single day except when I don't want to take a trade. Like yesterday during power hour when I told you guys I wasn't going to trade it, I didn't trade it. Today, when I didn't trade the funded account, it's the same thing. I'm not going to get into trades with my live money that I don't really believe in too much, right? Like on a news day, no thank you. Yesterday when we've already moved 100 points, no thank you, right? Like there's certain things that when I know it's a lower probability day, I'm not going to do it. What indicator is that? Which one? Guys, I also have my video on the indicators. If you guys have not seen it, go watch it now. But a lot of you guys always ask about, even when it comes to Fibonacci or session indicators, all that type of stuff, right? Copy. Boom. Make sure you guys get that to watch. What other strategy videos or stuff would you guys like? Do you guys want like a strategy video? Do you guys want like, what's like a video on YouTube you guys want me to make for you guys? Mindset videos, fire. Pattern videos, well, I think patterns change. That's why I don't really preach patterns too often. I think you have to learn the characteristics behind the patterns and what's actually happening, and then apply that to other stuff. Strategy, FEG, IFEG, okay. Can you make a video on price action, please? Yeah, just like what, you know, what price action is, kind of how to use it. Can you do the full moon strategy? Oh, that video for sells, that's hilarious. I don't know if that was a joke or serious, but I'm not the guy when it comes to sells. I'm joking. That's hilarious. See how much to trade on each one? That's a good one. Breakouts and stuff. Taxes as a trader, I know. It's hard. The reason why you don't see a lot of traders talk about taxes or whatever is technically like, it's actually like, you can't give tax advice if you're not a tax advisor. So if I tell you to go do some whatever, like, you're not allowed to do it. Scalping 5-minute videos. Let's go. 500 to 10K. Oh, like doing like just a growth video. That'd be pretty fun. I feel like I'd want to do that with you guys though. Like, I'm gonna go 500 to 10K. Would you guys rather me do that like with you guys in a group? Or would you guys want me just to do it as like a YouTube video? The SpongeBob strategy, right? Yes, group together. Yeah, like, because you guys gotta think. Worst case, you blow 500. Best case, we make 10K. That actually is, that's a good idea. Should we do that? That'd be fun. No, I'm not gonna charge for it. No, whatever. It would literally be just like a group for all of us to grow it in. Ooh, my back hurt. But yeah, okay. That's kind of cool. I want to get some YouTube videos done for you guys first, but that could be something that we do kind of on the side, growing 500 to 10K. That'd be fire. What do you guys want to do with like minimal risk? Or are we doing like, because my thing is this, is that in my brain, I would want to do it like we're with the 500, we probably would risk maybe even only like 150, go for like a 1 to 3, right? 1 to 2. From there, as we go up, like we'd have to scale up with the account. 500 risk for 10K. That's what I'm saying. Go bigger, go. That's what I'm saying, is that we could be careful, but then it would be like 500, then all of a sudden we're at like 1,500, then like 1,000, and then 2K, and then whatever. But bro, like, I low-key would want to risk it for the biscuit. Put my house on the line for one trade. Nah, bro, because that's what I'm saying, is that like, we can contribute 100 monthly. What do you mean? Fuck, we bought the wizard, yes sir. That would be fun. Damn, you guys got me thinking. I haven't done like a challenge like that in a little bit. 510K, you say? Gotta get a class. Thank you, Luca. I got you, bro. Maybe we'll do 500 to 5K. I feel like I could do that. Then from 5K to 10K, that's when it's just like we're risking. Right? 500 into 5, but once you get to 5K, like I'd want to risk like 2K, which once again, imagine we get all the way to 5K, you risk 2K a trade. 2 trades, you're back to 1K. Oh my god, that'd be heartbreaking. But we wouldn't lose. If we started this like 2 weeks ago, guys, while I was trading like this, we would have been, oh my god, with those gold sells and even oil last night and stuff, Jesus. I guess I'm in jail, yes sir. So guys, you can see US 30 literally took out the nearest liquidity and came right back to our break even. So I think a lot of you guys hear me say it but don't really even understand like what I'm trying to say is that if you wait for liquidity to be taken before the entry, you're less likely to become it. So here's just another example is we just made these higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Even though we waited for the higher high, higher low and got in for the higher high, we led to that low just to take some and continue back up. So 50 candle is soon, let's go. Up 2K, let's go guys. My boy Mac Diamond in the building. Legend, bro. Legend. We definitely got some legends in the chat. A lot of you guys have been around for a while. I love seeing the names, the familiar faces, and everything. It's awesome. So it makes the community, right? Just do a video on passing the funded account. I didn't even have to make a video. I did it live in front of you guys. I passed that I passed the 100K with you guys. Then I got it funded, and then now we are here. This was the challenge. I have the funded one right here. So, like I said, guys, we're so close to a payout. I hope you guys watching it. I mean, I've been a little patient because there's days that I just trade on my live account, but I hope you guys kind of see that, like, when you're so close to a payout, where literally all that's left is just getting the consistency down a little bit, bro, be picky with your trades. Be picky. I'd rather you guys go while you have a funded, open up a valuation on the side, and like, if there's a trade that you really want to take, but you're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't take this on the funded, bro, take it on your evaluation to at least try and get funded. But there are trades, guys, that you're like, you know what, so close to a payout, I don't want to risk on this, where, you know, I wouldn't call this like a plus, like I wouldn't even call it a B setup, right? So take just A plus and B setups. Missed the pullback long. Yeah, I mean, what, long after just the liquidity sweep? I think because of this liquidation, bro, like these equal lows down here look very good. But then we would need some news. Like, I guess we did just have FOMC. I just don't know why FOMC would pump this little bit, and then once Jerome Powell gets off, then it sells down. Like, what? Like, he didn't, you know, based upon what he said is what the market should be doing. I don't know. Like, he's off. He's not even talking anymore. Head and shoulders, exactly. That's what I'm seeing. Trend. Now we're kind of retesting, and we might continue a little bit down. So that's why I just not the most confident in these. Even NASDAQ, like NASDAQ, who would have got chopped up too. Like, both of them bought up a little bit, almost basically to TP1, and then just right back down. No liquidity, no volume to push it. But nonetheless, guys, you guys gave me a lot of good ideas to go do some videos. I'm literally gonna, while I have it fresh in my mind after this, I'm gonna go and write some of them down. So you guys said the account challenge, and then some psychology videos, strategy videos. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys don't know about for value gaps and IFEG, so I could do one about that. What else? Everyone is spamming them in the chat, and I'll try and bust out like 4 of them. I'll probably record like 2 of them today or something. So I appreciate y'all. If you guys got videos you want me to make, shoot them in the chat so I can go and make them like right now for you guys. All I try and do all the time is make you guys better traders and teach you guys a little bit of what I've been able to learn. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Oh, the trade bond legacy, perfect. That's another good one. Got you. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. See you in Asia. Yes, sir. I'll be there for Asia later today as well, guys. So I hope you guys don't miss me too much. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, gang. Peace out, YouTube. Love y'all too. Spam anything you guys want to see. Let me know. Peace out, gang.